Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, November 15th, 2018 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am understanding the purpose of these transformations. And speaking of transformation, we have shift going on today. We have Mars, which has been working us on and off in the sign of Aquarius since like May. Mars moving finally into Pisces. And if you remember, if you've been watching me for a long time, I have been talking so much this year about the yin energy, the wild yin coming in and working us. And Pisces is an interesting sign. It is a water sign. So water is very yin in its nature. It is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is a god. But so we have, all of those energies in the Pisces, but I really feel like Mars is coming to grasp, understand, utilize the power of the yin, work with the power of the yin as we finish up 2018 with Mars and Pisces. It's almost like coming full circle from all of the lessons in this year. Like, yes, I have learned these lessons and now I'm ready to implement them. Mars and Pisces, if you have not grasped the lessons of the yin, may be incredibly frustrating. But I have to say, and this is true for me, and this is true for people who I know who have struggled, and I think pretty much anybody who struggled this year, a big part of the struggle, a big part of the frustration, a big part of the that happened this year was a result of our own personal resistance, where we were still resisting what was, where we were resisting what Spirit was trying to do with us, where we were resisting the shift, the transformation, the injustice even. And I'm not saying that, let injustice flow, but we have to learn to work with it, because resistance is generally not the manner in which we want to work with these things. And you'll see that water, Mars in Pisces, in this water sign, water doesn't work with resistance so much as it works with persistence. Persistence of working with the flow, persistence of honoring the energies, persistence with really feeding and working with your own personal energy. So Mars in Pisces, we want to utilize the power of our own divine flow. We want to utilize the power of working with our soul. We want to utilize the power of working with Source. If you find you're yourself getting frustrated over the next month and a half as we finish up 2018, then there's a good chance you're still resisting the flow. There's a good chance that you're resisting important lessons and things in your life, and that you're still in the struggle. So this is the time to release the struggle and be like, oh, float to the surface, see the light. Okay, how is the universe trying to direct me and guide me right now? This is a very important lesson. Now, one other thing I do want to mention with Mars moving into Pisces. Anytime Mars shifts signs, it goes to that 0-degree energy. And because Mars is so responsible for our action energy within ourselves, Mars at 0 degrees can feel kind of wonky, like, oh, I'm really tired, what's going on? Not to mention, oh, hello, I have Mahalo sitting right here, and he just draped his leg across the computer. Not to mention, the moon is also shifting into Pisces today. So between Mars and the moon shifting into Pisces, today may feel a little wonk. I love, though, that the moon is following Mars into Pisces, because the moon is like, oh, come along. I'll show you how to move. I'll show you how to be in the flow. I'll show you how to connect so that you're in the flow, so that you can take this new divine path. I encourage you to work with the flow energy. I encourage you to connect within your yin. The more you connect within your yin within yourself, the more your yang is going to be able to move with aligned action. The yin energy, connecting with the yin, is so important for aligned yang. So now is the time, and if you can do so, you will have much success. And we really want to learn this lesson moving into 2019. So let's follow the pattern. End of 2017, I was saying about 2018 that it would have no chill. Now, clearly, it has not had any chill whatsoever for us. But how I like in 2019 is like the heat's still going to be increasing. There is no chill for sure, but it's not going to be like sudden bursts of heat and pain. It's just like slow increased heat going on. So the heat is on. We have to learn to work with these energies. There is a reason for these transformations. We have opportunity to see from higher perspective. That's part of Jupiter and Sagittarius that we really do want to work with, that Jupiter energy. Now, here's something interesting. Mars moving into Pisces is going to be squaring that Jupiter energy in Sagittarius. So we may have times when, what we want to do or what we are taught to do or what, wisdom in the past has taught us to do is not how we're being encouraged to flow. So be watchful and aware of that. It's not quite here yet. But the moon's helping us connect in, listen to our guides, listen to our higher self, listen to spirit, and move as spirit is guiding us. There is reason for all that is happening, even if it seems horrible and horribly unfair. There is reason and purpose, and we have to tie into this higher wisdom so we can take our place in the new creation that's happening at the same time as the transformation and or rebirth destruction is going on. I'm going to take a moment really quickly and plug in my computer so I can keep talking. So let me just do this. I'm a hollow, I'm sorry. And then keep going. All right. So let's talk about the other transits that we have going on. Before Mars shifts into Pisces, we have Mars connecting with Uranus, 29 degrees. Uranus in Aries, Mars hanging out in Aquarius. I talked about this electrical fire energy. Ironic that that's kind of what happens up here near where I live. There was a fire that was created by sparks from an electric tower of sorts. So we want to be very aware of these things. As within, so without. Like, these things are trying to show us we're a little bit hot under the collar. And I think a lot of that is because of the struggle. So many of us are so frustrated. Like, why does it have to be so hard? The hardness is in part you and your resistance. Things are not going badly for you. Things are happening for you. Are you working with the universe? And if you feel that impatience and that whatever, how are you not working with the universe? How are you not in, I don't know what the right word is, malleable acceptance, like workable acceptance for what the universe is bringing to you? What the lump of clay that the universe has brought you for 2018, you're like, it's a lump. I don't want a lump. I want it to be something. It's like, work it out. Work it out. Okay. Anyways, Moon, before it shifts into Pisces, is working the Aquarius energy, and it's actually squaring Scorpio. Now, this is an interesting connection. This is 23 degrees, and I do think this is important on our path. I have been saying we have to shift our vibrations. A lot of us are stuck in that vibration of the frustration and of the struggle, and we're kind of in the shadows, and we can't even be in the powerless victim state. It's time to shift that with this understanding that there is purpose in what is going on. Take the half step. Take the next half step. All it takes is just a simple shift, and that simple shift can really start shifting things in your world, but you may have resistance to it. Notice what vibration you're holding. Is this the vibration you want to create with? Chances are it's not. All right. Next connection is the moon in Aquarius connecting to Venus. Venus, this is her last day retrograde. She goes direct tomorrow as Mercury goes retrograde. Lots of shift happening in at once. But the moon in Aquarius connecting to Venus. Part of what will help you raise your vibe is the self-care and the self-love, the efforts that you put into self-care, self-love throughout this day. A lot of times when we're feeling so frustrated, doing one little thing for ourselves, even if it's taking 5 minutes going outside and breathing, if you happen to not have smoky air, or something like that, petting a kitty. I wish you could see this cute kitty right here. Petting a kitty can often help shift. Do something nice for yourself to raise your vibrations. Like I said, 221, Mars is shifting into Pisces. We are going to be utilizing the yin flow with our yang energies. Moon, before the moon shifts into Pisces, the moon is also connecting to Uranus energy. So there's really high electrical energies going on. Stay in the possibility. Stay in infinite possibilities. Look for the gifts. This is the ordinariness card, but this card states there are gifts here for us that will keep moving us in the direction that we want to go. And I encourage you not to find comparison in everything. This person has it easier, they have it better, they don't understand what I'm going through. They're on their path, you're on yours. Don't worry about somebody else. Really focus on your vibrational energy. The last connection of the day is the moon. Moon now in Pisces, connecting to Mars at 0 degrees, that transformational degree. So it's like, oh, what is this? I feel a Rumi poem bubbling up inside me. Oh, I can't get it though, but it's basically, I think it's so simple. I know you're tired, but come, this is the way. I think it's just so simple like that, but just this slow Rumi verse. I know you're tired, but come, this is the way. Put down your struggles, put down the resistance, and come, this is the way. Work with the universe. So, if you want to stick with me, I actually pulled a Rumi card because I thought it's so powerful. And I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I definitely want to read the little honoring ritual at the end. So, the poem for Celestial Rose of Ma. The taste of bitterness becomes sweetness in love. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. Love transforms thistles into jasmine. Love layers heaven and gifts us with wings to soar into its mystery. Love transforms our every thought into a desire of the heart. Oh, love, how divine is your luring. Beauty flows from your unseen face. Your very nature is radiant with joy. You manifest vibrant hues in every flower. Your touch dazzles all creation. Every particle is attracted toward you, longing to unite and dwell in you. Lounging, how Venus of it. All right, a spiritual gift is on its way to you. The celestial rose of the Divine Mother is a precious offering of sacred love to the soul. The love that can lift up beyond what you have known, beyond self-imposed limits, by the uplifting fragrance of grace. You will begin to think thoughts you have never dared to think before, and you will feel moved by life, by its sacredness, in a way hitherto elusive to you. All right, let's keep going. Whatever your thorns are or have been, be willing to deal with them, to face them, and most importantly, to release them without a shred of doubt, shame, guilt, or recrimination, beloved. They have served, and now their purpose has been completed. The celestial rose of Ma promises a gift so much more than the pain you've been holding on to, or the resistance, or the struggle that you've been holding on to. Release to receive now. Can you sense the dew-soft petals and luscious fragrances opening to you now? And the sacred honoring ritual, which I felt was very powerful to do. Place your hands in an open-palmed, upward-facing posture at the front of your chest, as if open and ready to receive. Say the following: Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, guide the spiritual gift of the Divine Mother, the blessing of the celestial rose of Ma, into my open hands and open heart, that I may know myself to be a cherished, holy child of the universe, with my life unfolding according to sublime grace. Help me surrender whatever stands in the way of such fulfillment now. May I be blessed to release pain and be open to joy. Through merciful compassion, so be it. Close your hands in prayer at your heart and bow your head, and you have finished your sacred honoring ritual. So, welcome to Mars and Pisces. Rumi is a very good guide for that Pisces energy, the energy of working with the divine through any challenges, working into union or yoga with the divine. So we want to really utilize that, and I will probably be doing Rumis somewhat daily to help us do that. If you would like to book a reading with me, email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, you have the power. The better it gets, and there is enough love in the world for you. Namaste.